All right, so now I need to do, much like I did with the hands, I need to do different designs, okay? So basically different mouth positions, but I want to do them specifically so that we can do a vocal track. So they're not going to be necessarily for emotion or expression or general position, such as they are for the hand or something else. I mean, we can make those as well, like you could do like an unhappy face and so on and so forth. But my main concern is going to be doing them more specifically for a vocal track, okay? So that being said, we need to have different positions inside of this. So we can't see it in here. So I'm just going to show you. I'm going to back up. You can stay in yours. If I go, oops, sorry, that's not what I meant to do. If I go and just click on this, you'll see that we have frame picker, right? And I'm going to go ahead and make this single frame. I shall leave it on so that way you see it. But if you go to frame picker, we would choose our frames. Right now, there's only one frame, but and that's actually how we're going to do it. We're just going to replace the frames, much like the hand. But there's also this auto lip syncing, and I just want to show you how to do this. It works awful. It doesn't work well. Some people might say it works well, but maybe it depends on the audio. I don't know. I didn't have great luck with it. But anyways, if you click on this, you'll see that it has these kind of predetermined positions that it's going to use in order to sync it. So meaning that we have to have a mouth position for A, D, E, F, L, M, O, R, S, U, right? So basically it's going to use all those, and then you give it the audio file in order to do that. So what you can do is you can look at this and then draw your positions based off of this, or maybe take a screen capture of it, or write down what the mouth positions are, and then you're just going to want to make one for each position of the mouth. Okay, so inside of here, what I'm going to do, which ones were they again? Let me just double check. So the first one's ah. So what I'm going to do is go inside of here, and then this will be my default one. So then I'm just going to go ahead and do F7 to create a blank keyframe. I'm going to do the outline mode, and I'm going to do this just so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm just going to draw basically my ah mouth. So not that one. Thank you. Okay, so we'll just go wonk. Okay. Let's see. We'll do like this, and then that kind of goes down like that, and then his mouth would be kind of up. We'll say like so. Okay. I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to turn that off, and you can see kind of a rough shape. Okay. Imagine I did a good job. I know it's hard. And then I'll just go ahead and paint this. Hit K for paint. Good. And then I just need an inside color. I would go through and just do the outlines for everything. So there's my ah shape, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to go through and do that for each one of the shapes all the way through. So I don't remember how many there are. There's a certain number of them there. Quite a few, actually. If you don't want to do them all, you can do that because some of them are kind of similar, like D and E. You can kind of use the same shape for that. R and U can also use sort of the same shape. So just it's up to you, but the more obviously the merrier. Okay, so you're going to do it for all of them. So you can draw all the shapes. Then what you're going to do is you're going to make another layer, and I'm just going to call this one labels. And on each one of them, imagine I did a whole bunch of these, okay? So just imagine there's a whole bunch of them, right? So each one of these is a new one. I'm going to also up here just do F6, 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 F6. So basically I have keyframes for each one of these called labels, and the actual mouth drawings here. Then I'm going to zoom in on this, and I click on the actual frame itself, on the frame, and you'll see that we've always had this option for frame. There was tool, object, and frame. We could put a label here. So for this one, I will put rest. That'll be my rest position. On this one, I'm going to put ah. That's my ah. Maybe I'll capitalize this because they capitalize this. It's going to bother me. Rest, okay? And then the next one, I don't remember what it was. Maybe it's and then the next one would be something else. Woo. Okay? So you'd have a label for each one of those. All right? What you're going to end up with is something like this. So here you can see that I have the neutral, A, D, E, F, L, M, O, R, E, S. It's just not very good. But anyways, and U. Okay? Okay. So you can see we have those there. What that allows us to do is that now, when I'm over here, you will see that when we do the lip syncing for each one of these, for one, I can go to the frame picker, and you'll see it actually has the names of the labels as well. which is super handy. So I can see all the different sounds and not just by numbers, okay? So we'll be using that as well. But if you go to lip syncing, I can now click on this one and choose my ah, click on this one, choose my D, click on this one, E, so on and so forth all the way. And I'm going to show you how to do the lip sync in a little bit, but I just want you to get the idea of why we're doing it, and hopefully that will make sense. I'm going to hit cancel, okay? So inside of here, do all of your mouth shapes, and then name them accordingly with the lip sync. And I think that is all that I need you to have covered. And in the next video, I'll already have this done because I'm not going to do it in front of you because it just makes for a long video of the same thing. So basically draw all of those, label them so that they are inside here. And then, you know, if we were to extend this, you'll see that. And after you're done with that, just go ahead and on this symbol, make sure that the actual mouse symbol when you're inside the head here, make sure that that is on this so that it doesn't loop. All right. Like I said, next video I'll have that done, and we will probably start doing the auto lip sync part.